is a unique idea, and he's telling why it's possible, how he came across the idea, and why it's working. So if you're watching the previous episodes, we were talking about that you have to show whatever your process is. So thousands of the time we repeat that, you have to show people whatever your product or whatever your ad, show people what you got, so how it works. So this is covered in this paragraph. Okay, so next paragraph is super duper welcome everybody. Today is the 25th episode of Ad Storming, and those who are new here on this channel, so let me tell you what is Ad Storming. And what we do on Ad Storming is we reverse engineer some of the ads, some of the famous ads. So like breaking headlines, subheadlines, copy, sometimes videos, images, placements. So why this image has used or whatever. We reverse engineer ads, and we give so much information about the ads, why it's written like in that way, or why it's performing and why it's not performing, what should be the headline. So that's the summary of the Ad Storming. So if you're new, just check all the episodes. Some of the episodes you might seem, they might seem boring, but the value is in the boring lectures. Some of the best ideas I got for my businesses are from the boring lectures, because if you are always looking for entertainment, you'll not get that much value, and our brain will not work in that way. When we are actually watching some boring lectures, we have more concentration on what the words, what the copy, what the video is saying, what the audio is, while listening as well. So that's it. And Yanish, do you want to add some words, or should we get started with our 25th episode?
Yes. It's been a really great journey. Today we are shooting 25th episode of Ad Storming, and we have discussed a lot of things in 25 episodes. Some episodes were boring, some episodes we repeat the things because it's for our viewers' use. We were repeating again and again same things again and again, same offers, because it's for the learning of our viewers. So guys, in future we will try to make this episode more fun. We are also beginner, and means we have started this new show, so we will get hands on this as we go ahead. So stay tuned for the upcoming episodes, and definitely we are going to bring some amazing episodes in the future. So let's get started.
Yes, and let me tell you guys about today's episode. Today's episode is we are going to break a paper ad, so a print ad. So the ad is already, we have added, this ad is provided by Abhinav Arora in one of his 21-day ads challenge. So the ad has, so much breakdown. You can see, the breakdown is visible on the ad, and we are going to explain it, because you not understand if you're new to this channel, or some of the people, it's very important to explain what the breakdown is, what, the points are saying. So today's episode, the in-depth episode, the one episode you may be looking for. So yeah, let's get started with the episode.
Okay, so let's get started with our breakdown. So this is the headline. They thought I was crazy to ship live Maine lobsters as far as 18,000 miles from the ocean. And the subheadline is, but I have already shipped 18,685 of them, and my customers are delighted. So if you read the headline, this is very unique and curiosity generated headline. People will get hooked and want to know more about these things. So this is very unique formula, and hook also that used in this ad is very well. And also here as 18,000 miles. So this is the specific number. 1800 miles. So this is the specific number he had used in the headline. And also in subheadline, already shipped 18,685 of them. Means this is the proof of lots of customers. Means this is the social proof, and also he has used numbers. And in our previous episode also we have talked thousands of times that we have to mention numbers, research, or some logical comparison in our headlines or subheadlines. And again, my customers are delighted. So this is the credibility factor. Means our customer are already delighted, they are happy with our product, whatever service we are providing. So yeah, this is again the credibility.
Yes.
So Tanmay,
Super breakdown, Nilesh. And let's get started with the copy. What the copy is saying is, when I begin talking about shipping live men lobsters direct to the homes of seafood lovers all over the country, many of my friends have shook their heads. So what he is trying to say, tell in this first, first paragraph, that this idea was unique, and all his friends or whatever, to whomever he proposed the idea, they went crazy. They thought how it is going to work. So he is telling actually in this first paragraph, the start, that this idea is unique and nobody has heard of about this idea. So again, in the last few episodes, we are talking about, if you have the unique idea, if you have your product, then you have to tell people who you are. So that's what he is doing, and his photo is also placed beautifully. So again, talking about the photo, let me cover this part immediately. This photo and this photo, you should have your product's photo in your ad copy. So in the very first episode, we were talking about some print ads. So they mentioned their photo of the their product. So here his product is live lobster. So but he is using the photo. So it's very important that you use the photo as well. So let's get to the next part. That is, I'll start from this. Okay, objection after objection. For generations, lobsters had been sold only through the traditional channels of trade, from lobsterman to distributor to wholesaler to retailer to consumer. So that was the traditional cycle he's telling, and it was not possible. So it was a big objection, and he is telling about the objection. And after in the okay, so here he's talking about the rising of the objection, and here he's talking about overcoming the objection. So you'll cover this part, Nilesh. Okay, next part is, let me tell you in the next paragraph. So next paragraph is, so I got a job in a lobster plant where I studied packaging and shipping methods at first hand. So he's talking about how he started, and how he started with this idea, and what was the unique thought on unique process he come across when he was doing that shipping and packing and all. So that was the start of the copy. So Nilesh, yes, I want you to break these 3 points. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so this paragraph, I had my answers in enthusiastic letters that began to pour in. Lobsters arrived in fine condition, alive and kicking. Best lobsters I ever tasted. So all these phrases are of overcoming objections. Right. Means in the starting, as you have discussed, that there are some objections people have, and all these objections and questions that he answered in this paragraph. Right. That people are telling him, and he started getting lots of reviews from the people. Your product is good. Whatever lobsters you are sending, they are amazing, tasty and delicious. Their taste is very unique. So all these phrases are overcoming objections. They are overcoming their objections, people's objections, and answering their questions. So again, in this next paragraph, what's a feast we had? The lobsters were so tender and delicate, they seemed to melt in the mouth. My friends told their friends, the news traveled. So again, this is the credibility, social proof. Lots of people started talking about his lobsters, their taste, and how they feel after having that lobsters. Right. So again, this is the social proof and great credibility to show to the people. Exactly. So the next paragraph is, these are in demand. So I started to advertise using a modest little one much announcement. It brought a rush of orders. So rush of orders. He right. want to convey that he started to get lots of order, and these lobsters are in demand. So here he tries to create a scarcity, right. Or
is telling that here everything is in demand. Our product is good. Our product is working. Right. So yeah, the next part is
yes.
Yeah, this headline. Okay, I'll take from this column. So I would like to tell you about my new way of shipping live men lobsters straight from the ocean to your home. and how my unique method. So he's talking about his unique method again. So in the beginning he talked about that his method is unique, but he's again telling that his unique method. So he's telling again and again that he has something unique, and people are already loving. In the few paragraphs he's telling about that this process is actually working, and the headline is also he's telling that he has served so many people. So let's get to the next part. Why my lobsters have real fresh from the ocean flavor. So now before his unique idea, people used to eat lobsters. They have never had lobsters alive in their home. So this is a unique idea, and he's telling why it's possible, how he came across the idea, and why it's working. So if you're watching the previous episodes, we were talking about that you have to show whatever your process is. So thousands of the time we repeat that, you have to show people whatever your product or whatever your ad, show people what you got, so how it works. So this is covered in this paragraph. Okay, so next paragraph is, these are your lobsters. Turn to Georgia Scarlett. Okay, so perfection and all and all. So what you can pause the video and actually read the copy. Okay, so we got only 22 minutes, so we have to cover it. So pause the video and then you can listen to the explanation. So he is actually appealing to desire, and in the next paragraph also he's appealing, he's covering all the desire. So what is the main point I want to talk here is that what you have to do before writing an ad copy, you must know what are the actual and burning desires of your audience. So what you have to do, write all the burning desire, maybe it's 10, 20, 30, and try to cover it, the most topmost desire in your one of your ad copy. So this is a big ad, so he can cover lots of desire. So if you are running a Facebook ad, like a small Facebook ad, then you can take one or two topmost desire. So it's very important to make your offer irresistible. So it will be more appealing. So if you add some guarantee and desires and offer, then your copy will be irresistible, your offer will be irresistible. So desire part is covered here. Next part is, I guarantee deliver your lobsters with clams if wanted, in time and alive, anywhere within 1800 miles, or your money back. So this is a 100% guarantee. And mail to the coupon. So he's giving a call to action. It is very important. We were talking about call to action. The more 2 to 3 call to actions in a big copy. If you look at the copy, it's very huge. So it's very important to give call to action again and again. So he's giving call to action. Never forget call to action. If your copy is small or big, whatever it is, call to action is very important. And guarantee that your money back. So 100% guarantee. So it's a risk-free copy. Yeah, Nilesh, take this part. This one. Yeah.
If you notice this part, offer part, take your pick of these seafoods. So 8 live lobster for $14, 16 live lobster for $23, and 10 live lobster for $14. So again, if you notice, they have mentioned this number 14. They have make it large and 0.95 small. So again, they have playing psychologically with customers. And again, if you have a product or service, then you should have options for your customers to choose from. So here they have provided 4 options. So customer will psychologically convince himself that I want to go for this or this or this. So you should have options for your customer. So that's it. Tanmay, if you want to add something in this, then you can.
Yes. So you can place, 8 lobster. The place, the pricing is also clever. Like the popcorn pricing, the popcorn size, the box they offer in the theaters. 3 boxes, 1, 2, 3. So people actually go for the large one. That's the same psychology is used here. 14 and double you are getting in just 23. So people will obviously go for this. Actually 30-40% of the people will definitely go for this. So it's increasing his sales. So a nice placement of the offer. Okay, and the last part is call to action is he's again mentioning what you are going to get in 1, 2, 3, 4, and you have to choose whatever you want, and you can mail. And again he's telling, please send me the seafood waste checked below, express charges collect to be delivered to date, and then he's reminding again, look here in the call to action, in this form, in this coupon, you get, you guarantee live delivery within 1800 miles. So again, he's remembering. So I remember one of our checkout pages. In the checkout pages, people are actually telling what you are going to get, not in the sales pages. So this is the psychological, because we forget, we are reading this huge copy, and then we'll forget what was the offer. So it is very important that your main offer, remind them again in the last, in the call to action. So if someone has we decide we discussed in the checkout pages that on the checkout pages nobody is showing what you are going to get. Checkout pages, people are normally put only money, your shipping address, and order. But on the shipping on the checkout pages, if you add what you remind people what you are going to get, then it will increase your sales. So what he's using the same psychology here. Next part is check here if you want. Okay, that's the today's ad. And yeah, it was a beautiful breakdown, and yes, 25 episode completed. And yes, we are going to take more in-depth episodes from now. So we are going to, some episodes gonna be long, so for 15 to 20 minutes. Our previous episodes were 10 to 15 minutes. Now we are exceeding some 15 to 20 minutes to give you more value, and we'll try to create some in-depth, and we'll try to call guests with expertise, and they will add their value as well. So yeah, that's it for today's episode, and don't forget to subscribe, because we are adding value every day for free. And whatever you're saying, 25 episodes, I have invested money to learn this. Nilesh has invested money to learn this, and we are providing all the knowledge for free. So you're getting it for free. So some of the people are when we get free, we do not value it, but we are putting so much time in giving this for free, and it will definitely help you elevate your knowledge. So just subscribe to our channel and spread word of mouth, if you want, and just learn. And again, one more thing is, if you want to learn about headlines, I've mentioned the link in the description about the headlines. So you can learn, there are 100 headlines. So if you just click on the link, you will get hundreds of the headlines. And if you read 100 of the headlines, I will tell you that you will definitely elevate your knowledge of how to create headlines. So in today's ad, we were talking about the headline. You can actually create the headline like this. It will give you the thinking capacity. It will it will give you a raise to your creativity. That's very important, because you are going to read hundreds of the headlines, and we want you to watch all the episodes, 25 episodes. If you watch 25 episodes, you will definitely get more 10 times, 20 times better than your competition, because we have covered so many things again and again. So just play the episode on the side, and you can only listen some of the episodes, but there are visuals. They are important, because we're breaking ads. So yeah, that's it for today's episode, and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.